Shalom. Today we're going to look at a Bible code about one of the commandments, the fourth commandment, and it's about the Sabbath. This is called the Sabbath rest, and it's found at a skip of 13,980 letters. And here is the access term in the red, Shabbat, and then rest, Sabbath rest, in the red and white. We also see the Shabbat crossing over the top letter, and rest is also here in the red with the white lettering, going this way. So we have Sabbath rest 2 times in this table. This one that's going across horizontally is at a skip of 7 letters, which is interesting because it's the 7th day that is to be the Sabbath rest. Now what I'm going to do is read some scriptures from Exodus 31, and then I'm going to show you some terms that are in those passages that are also in this table. So Exodus 31, verse 12, says, "And Yahuah spoke to Moses, saying, Speak also to the children of Israel, saying, Surely my Sabbaths you shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that you may know that I am the Lord who sanctifies you." So some of the words in this table that were in those verses, we have Yahuah in the black and white, and it's the exact same skip as the access term. There, Israel is in this blue and white. We have guard and keep. We're supposed to guard and keep the Sabbath. Shamar. And it's going this way here, and it's going down here. So it's almost like a soldier guarding, back to back, 2 soldiers, keeping an eye out for the enemy. And then it says it's a sign. The Sabbath is a sign between Yahuah and his covenant people. So here is sign in the teal. Generations, door, in this very light teal. And the yellow is Lekadosh, to sanctify. And we're supposed to remember Yahuah, it's him who sanctifies us. And here it is again, but it's starting from this side. Both of these to sanctifies are 11 letters apart. And then verse 16 says, "Therefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations as a perpetual covenant. It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever. For in 6 days Yahuah made the heavens and the earth, and on the 7th day he rested and was refreshed." So we have perpetual, can also mean abiding or permanent, here in this light green. And covenant is in this pink, and it's in the same line as the Shabbat is here. So this is Berit, covenant. Forever or eternity is in this mauve, going up. Same skip as the access term, Olam. The next verse is Genesis 31, verse 18. "And when he had made an end of speaking with him on Mount Sinai, he gave Moses 2 tablets of the testimony, tablets of stone, written with the finger of Yahuah." The word Sinai is here in the white with the red lettering, going up diagonal. Finger. These commandments were written by the very finger of Yahuah. And here's finger here. And the verse that has been highlighted here in the black with the teal lettering, this is Deuteronomy chapter 9, verse 10. This verse says, "And Yahuah delivered unto me 2 tables of stone, written with the finger of Elohim." If you look right here, it's the word finger again. So it's here and here. The finger of Elohim, writing the 10 Commandments. Now these 2 tablets were kept in the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant is here, Arun Habarit, and it's here. And these are in the plain text in Scripture. This is actually from the book of Joshua right here. The table goes from Genesis 38 verse 8 to Joshua 20 verse 8. So who is the Sabbath for? Well, the Creator told us right in the first chapter of Genesis, He created for 6 days, and on the 7th day He rested. So He's setting the example for all of mankind. And then, getting a little more specific, we have Abraham, and he's here in this brownish color. And then it's for all the children of faith, the children of Abraham by faith. And faith is here in this teal, Amunah. It's for believers. And this fuchsia here, and it's sharing a couple of letters with some other words. But this is believer, going this way. So it's for believers. It's for Israel, as it was given by Moses in the commandments. It's for the nation, the holy nation, and nation is here in the blue and white. And we also have Aaron's name here, the high priest, the first high priest. Then the next question is, what should we experience on the Sabbath? What is it for? Isaiah 58, verse 13, tells us that the Sabbath should be a delight. And delight is here in this pink, going up diagonal. And it's for rest. We already looked at rest here in the red, and here in the red. We're supposed to be quiet and still, and that's here in this greenish brown color going down. And then there's a word, aliyah, and that has different meanings. It can mean returning to Israel. It can mean ascent. I believe that on the Sabbath we should have a spiritual ascent. We should rise higher, closer to Yahuah on the Sabbath. And on Shabbat we should be instructed by Yahuah. And here in this light green is to instruct, and it's sharing the hay in another word. And on the Shabbat we should be calm and peaceful. And that's here in the teal with the red lettering. And I believe the Shabbat is evidence for the Creator with the 7th day rest, going right back to creation. And that here is sharing the Resh, Aleph, Yod, He. That means evidence. In Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 and 29, Yeshua said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." And then the scripture goes on in the next chapter to talk about Yeshua being our Sabbath rest. So we have Yeshua here in the purple with the pink lettering. We have that spelling once, and then we have Yehoshua 4 times. It's here in the purple, And here in the purple. And here it's in the plain text, speaking of Joshua. And it's here again. And the interesting part here is that it has Israel inside of it. So it starts here, Yahuah, and Israel is inside of it. I thought that was beautiful. And we have the Messiah, Mashiach, here in the mauve. And anointed is in this purple. Same skip as the access term. We have two different spellings for soul. Okay, the first one is here, neshama, and it's here twice. It's there and it's here in the orange. And then the other word is ha-nefesh, here in this orange. So we have the seventh day here in the blue, and then we have the seventh year of rest for the land is called the Shemitah, going up diagonal and sharing a hay in the seventh day. And then 7 sabbatical years, or 7 Shemitahs, comes to 49, and then the 50th year is the Jubilee. And Jubilee is here in the green, going up diagonal. And so that all has to do with the number 7. And so that is the table that I have about the Sabbath rest. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Shalom.